I'm doing two very pastoral things today. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. What's today? November 13th. Terrible. Do I drop you off over here or do I drive ahead? Love you, honey.
Love you, Dada.
Have the best day ever. Love you, bye. Love you, bye. Man, that's the first time I've done that. Does she know where to go? Golly. Now for the pastoral thing, going to a pastor's breakfast. I never do these. This is a very packed day, but I miss the brothers. I literally feel like I haven't, well, I guess maybe because of quarantine, I haven't seen them in at least a year, everybody. So the problem of living out in Queen Creek is everything's in Phoenix, so it's an hour plus drive.
Are you recording right now?
Yeah, of course.
Good thing I got a mask on.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, man. I felt bad because like I think I read your post a couple days earlier about Duke, and then I saw the vlog, and I was like, gosh dang it. Did I cry?
When my girls were crying?
That messed me up. It was so hard because she's like, as she's climbing over the car seat, I just felt horrible because I was like, this is her first dog, and it's immediately gone.
Yeah. It was real though.
You crying.
Dang it,
solve the like. I'm the insensitive jerk that just posted my entire family on the internet crying.
Now on to the second pastoral thing. I have to do a funeral, and I feel terrible because, first of all, the story behind it is really sad. But they love my dad. They're my dad's people, and I feel bad that I have to be there for him. But my dad has COVID. Let's call him, see if he's doing any better. Hey.
Hey.
How you feeling?
A little better. I'm outside washing my truck, so.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, I feel like getting out a little bit, you know?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I feel better a little bit. I just can't hardly talk.
You never sent me your sermon, but I made my own.
I sent you 3 of them.
I never got them.
I
Really?
did within 5 minutes of hanging up with you the other day.
Wow. Well,
3 of them.
I got nothing from you. Weird.
That is weird. I sent them.
Should be fine. It's gonna be short.
Yeah, good. Yeah, he called me yesterday, but I don't dare get around anybody yet.
Yeah, is he destroyed? Is he super sad?
No, not really. I was surprised. I mean, he's doing good.
Okay.
You know, she was 72. He's 80.
Gotcha.
But they've been married 29 years.
So, my dad is very much a alpha figure. My whole life, like he even like rode bulls at like the age 53. I mean, like he just goes at it. And so when I started ministry, I very much felt his shadow, and I've always been grateful for that. But I've always felt like really insufficient, especially around his people, because he's such an alpha. So like I just come from the position of like, don't worry, I'm the humble servant here. And I think to an extent it's healthy to know, like, I'm a young gun, you know? But the other side, like, I don't think it serves people. Like, for example, right now I'm about to go to this funeral, and my father has COVID, so I have to do the funeral for the family. And part of me wants to apologize and really point out, I know I'm not Billy, you know, I'm just going to be out of the way. But that's not what they need right now. See, like, I think that's false humility. Because humility is not thinking less of yourself, it's thinking of yourself less. And I think the best way to support this family right now is to step into this pastoral anointing that God has given me. And so that's a lot like what I've been trying to figure out just in general with my church. Like it's not humble to come from that position, oh, silly me, don't worry. Of course, we're not called to be arrogant, but there's a balance there. We have to lead in such a way that people look to us primarily for redirection, not just reassurance. And I want to show you this video. Hold on. My wife says I put on my jacket weird. Is that true? Oh, I want to show you the sermon clip, but I've been looking at analytics, and when I show the sermon clip, people click off. Yeah! All right, well, now that the rest of y'all are gone. So literally I might be late I'm back to one vehicle, and the wife's not home yet. So what are we gonna do, Sayla?
Nothing.
Inside, hopefully. Major tip, if you are doing the funeral, don't show up late, which that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna leave you here. Don't want to be insensitive. So the service went really well. I'm now editing this vlog, and I just want this to be a transition point. Here is like a 1.5-minute talk I gave last week that really talks about leaning into your calling and being a pastor and not trying to be somebody you're not. And honestly, towards the end, I tell my people, hey, if you can't trust me as an authority in your life, don't go to my church anymore. I think that needs to be more of the conversation that we have. It's really important to understand what authority is. Do you look to your pastor primarily for reassurance or for redirection? How you answer that question tells me if you see your pastor in a position of authority or he's just a good friend. An easy example, all the time when people ask me advice, whenever I tell them advice they don't want to hear, they're mad and they go away. And I'm like, then why did you ask me for my thoughts if you were mad when I gave you my thoughts? Why? They didn't come to me because they wanted redirection. They only asked me something because they wanted reassurance. When we preach something like this passage tonight, a lot of us already had a predisposition what the answer should be. And some of us are mad and leave because I didn't reassure you of your former belief that you had. You just wanted me to say, you're right, you're right, you're right. But sometimes you're wrong, right? And I have a pastor in my life. I have like 3, and they redirect me all the time, all right? And it's so important to say, you know what though? I submit to your authority. I actually don't believe it has anything to do with you, but God has bestowed this authority on you. So I'm going to respect the office, and I'm going to listen to you. And my first step is forward, not backward. Now, don't give this authority to too many people in your life. I don't think that's an issue in our culture. Our problem is we don't give it to anybody. But let me just say this. I encourage you not to come to this church anymore if you do not see me in that authoritative position. Why? I want you to find a pastor that you respect and you love, because it's the best thing for your soul to have authority in your life and for you to take truth and to put it in your life. I would rather just be humiliated and you leave here, but find a pastor you respect and follow, than for you just to stay around here, because I don't think it's what's best for your soul.